Yo, it's Steve here with Fit Billy TV. Listen, we coming to you live again. I gotta be trying to get this video, this camera to work right. Stan the Dog Man, aka Iron Sharp K. Now we are going to teach you about recall today. Recall is one of the most important things you could teach a dog, in my opinion. When you open up that door and that dog jets out and that car's coming 30 miles an hour, you don't want that car to ruin your life and your dog's life. So recall, recall, recall. Get the fuck back here. Go ahead, teach it.
So you said I think recall is the most important thing. You should be able to call your dog if they bolt out of there. So how do we do it? We're gonna break it down in a few easy steps for the dog. We're gonna give them clear communication. I like using this this whistle here, Fox 40. Very loud, distinct tone. And I want the dog to understand exactly what I want them to do. If I want the dog to come to me, I wanna move away from the dog. So, Ego's back there. We're gonna go, Ego.
He a lazy dog.
Come on. Yes. Oh, we're gonna use
Here
this.
come Rocco.
Oh, you asshole. Well, he technically heard his recall, which is
Yeah.
the whistle, and he comes right on clockwork.
He forgot. He put him in a down position, but Rocco know the moves. Look, Ego been outside a little bit. Like I said, he's only 12 weeks.
So, well, let's just show you with Rocco.
There you go. Put that dog on the swing, man. Go ahead.
Asshole.
Guys, this is why it's important to get a female dog.
There you go. Back. Hey, we're working. There we go. So again, we gotta get him to be not distracted by these puppies over here. So we're going to get him to understand that there is a driver, there's a motivator for him to pay attention to me over the fact that these puppies are here. So again, we're gonna use motion a lot. We're gonna say his name, make sure he's paying attention to us. If the dog is paying attention to you, the likelihood that they follow that next command grows. So Rocco. Good boy. Good job. So what we want to do again is keep the motion going. With young dogs, you're going to lure them. So I can draw exactly where I want him to go, even though these puppies are over here distracting him. So you want to break it down clearly. It's what you expect from the dog. So early stages, I'm just going to get him coming to me whenever he hears this whistle. So we'll just simply start with good. Good. And a boy. After he's done that so many times that he understands that there is a paycheck for him whenever he hears this, now we're going to ask him to do something else, because this is a controlled position. It means come to me and be seated. So, front. Good. So now he's not getting the paycheck until he finishes the whole exercise, which is after he understands exactly what he's supposed to be doing, you want to slow down to really make sure the dog is processing what you're asking. We just don't want them to get in such a habit where they come, sit down for a second, then bolt off, because that's not making your dog safe. It's not an under control position. So, Rock, you want to pause, make sure he is in that position, and then reward him.
How long should they wait in that position?
I say about 3 to 5 seconds. If your dog is somewhere for 3 to 5 seconds, that's going to give you enough time to reach down to him, apply your leash, give that next command. They can calm down for that half a second that it's going to take them when they were chasing a cat or whatever those things are. So,
how important is it for them to have distractions? Because there's a lot of videos training specifically out on the YouTube and various places. I like when people are around to help keep the dog distracted, because it really gives you, in some cases, real life scenarios. Mm-hmm. It's not uncommon. I mean, you're not calling your dog back for shits and giggles. You call it back because something's happening. So it's good, in my opinion, even when it looks chaotic. Rocco's his ability to still stay focused on his guy, and it basically justifies the safety of the dog.
So you asked about distractions. Distractions are very important, but I'm not going to teach my dog something I want them to do with a lot of distractions. Yeah. Because
Rocco's
that's going to teach them that they can be distracted. So I'm going to show him exactly what I want him to do, where it's just me and him, where I can control the outcome, where I know what's going on, where I know the temperature of my house. So he understands exactly what he's supposed to do. So then when there are distractions, he can get corrected for messing up, and he knows exactly what he's being corrected for. Not just, well, I'm always used to paying attention to other stuff, so why do I have to now?
Yeah.
He only knows how to do it one way, which we had him over there, blew the whistle, he comes running. It's like, well, he's doing exactly what he's supposed to be
What he was
doing.
trained to do, yeah. Another good point. Another good point. Now, part of this, people will just be going back and forth with the dog trainer. We're gonna continue to tighten up these videos, but I'm a believer in getting shit done. So we start today and we'll finish somewhere else. But again, recall is one of the most important things. As he said, I work with Ego recall when nobody's around. If I call his name in the house, he'll literally come and sit at the edge of the couch every fucking time. And I don't give him a treat every time because now he fucking knows better. He just knows if I call his name, he need to come around the corner, do whatever I say, and be sitting right in front of me every effing time. When I call it, and he's only 12 weeks old, but I literally probably do that 10, 15 times a day when I'm sitting there reading or working or whatever the case may be. And then, I might bring in someone and do a little distraction, have them play with them, and then call him back to me. And again, you're treating your dog, you're playing with your dog, and you're working on your dog's confidence and certainty and trust in you this whole time.
But even then, you're still setting him up in a situation where you can control the outcome.
Yeah.
You're, all right, go over there, mess with him a little bit. When I call his name, you're going to stop, show him that I'm more interested. Again, set your dog up for success. We expect so much out of our dogs, but do we ever really set them up to be the most successful that they can be?
And that's called, I call it situational development. So there's situations where we want to develop the dog's being, and part of the being is its character. Its character is something that as handlers, owners, we can trust in. It's like Allstate, in Allstate's hands. In his hands, and definitely in my dogs, in my hands, they should always be safe. And I should trust, meaning I should believe beyond a reasonable doubt when I say something that they're going to do it. Period. So, anything else you think we're missing at this moment in time about recall?
Mark the behaviors you want the dog to do, and again, show them exactly what you want from them, and they'll be there for you.
Boom. There you go. T-Fit, Fit Bully TV, signing off. Don't forget to subscribe, people.
Iron Sharp.